Eric here again to show you how to play another song from Mumford & Sons' new album Babel. This one is called Lover's Eyes. And in full disclosure, this one is a bit more difficult than some of the songs on the album. It does involve finger picking in the beginning and strumming at the end, which will increase the difficulty just a little bit. But if we take it slow and go through it, should be able to make it a little easier for you. So let's get started. Just again for reference, this is the 6th string, and this is the 1 string, any tabs or diagrams I show you. The tuning in this is open D tuning. Probably good to get used to this tuning. A lot of Mumford & Sons songs are played in this if you like playing them, and it's a very easy tuning to learn. So the tuning on this is going to go from the 6th string, D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. Okay. Should sound like that when you're done. And to kind of preview where we're going, the song has a couple of distinct parts. It has the verse pattern in the beginning, the chorus, then it's going to switch to strumming, then it'll be a verse pattern again, chorus again, and then I'm going to call this sort of bridge section. After that, it ends with some chorus pattern, some verse pattern. But let's break it down piece by piece. Okay, the first part of the song is played with finger picking. So to break this down, you're going to start on the 4th string here, 2nd fret. I'm going to take this very slow to give you kind of the tab of this. It's going to go 2, open, 2 slide to 4, pick, 5, slide to 4, slide to 7. You're going to walk back down, 5, 4, 2, 2, 2 slide to 4, 4 slide to 2, and pick, hammer off. Like that. Putting it together a little faster would be it's going to be played, though, is you're going to get the thumb involved here as well on the 6th string. So you're going to sort of start out a picking pattern, and when you strum it'll be. So put that all together one more time. That's the intro, first verse, between the 2 verses, 2nd verse. And that's going to bring you up to the 1st chorus. So I'm going to use this chord right here to start, which is on the 5th fret, 6th and 3rd strings. And you're going to do this picking pattern. You're going to use thumb, and you're going to pull up with your index finger, so do something like this. So in the Do Not Ask the Price I Pay, you're going to go to open, you're going to take the same hand shape, putting them on the 7th fret, so 6 and 3 on the 7th fret. This would be Live With My Quiet Rage. 7, 5, 7, open, 7. This is where things get a little hard. So what you're gonna do is this. To break that down. you've just gotten done, you're going to take your hand and just give it a whack. Hopefully I have your pick right here. You're going to give this an upstroke, and the chord you're going to play is this 2-fingered chord, 5 on the 2nd fret and 3 on the 1st fret, just like that. And you're essentially going to do some hammer-ons and pull-offs here. So again, you're going to come down, hammer on, just try and get that rhythm down. So from it you're song, you're going to do that twice. After that, you're going to go back into a verse. You're just going to use your 1 finger here on your 4th string, starting on the 2nd fret, but instead of picking, you're going to go to strumming. Just a little bit. I'm basically doing some pretty basic strumming here, but I'm using some upstrokes to kind of fill in for I'm using some upstrokes here to kind of fill in for that rhythm. That down, same pattern as before. You're going to go into again the same pattern as before in the chorus. Again, this chorus now is strummed, and so unlike the strumming from the verse, this is going to be a very regular up and down stroke, maybe a little bit slower than that last part to give it a different feel. So it's going to go 5, open, 7, open, 5, open, 7, open. So to show you what that would sound like, it'd be more like this. So do not ask the price I pay would start. Stroke and then play your 2-fingered chord here again. This gets into the most interesting and funnest part to play of the song, this interlude. It's going to start out, I'm just going to show you the chords first, with the downstroke here, open. You're going to go to your 2-finger 7 chord here on the 6 and the 3. Open. This chord is a little bit different. It's 3 fingers on the 6th string, it's going to be 9th fret. On the 4th string, it's going to be 9th fret. And on the 3rd string, it's going to be 8th fret. And so, to put this in context, if this is your A minor shape, you're going to pull these 2 fingers and just put them over 1 string. So this center string here should ring between your 2 fingers on the 9th fret. So this makes that sound. Okay. Then you're going to go right down to 5. 2 fingers again on 5 on 6 and 3. This same shape. Then open. So that's going to go we'll start out with the words "I'll walk slow." Then you're going to do the exact same pattern, except you're going to be either palm muting or finding a way to mute. And the pattern of strumming is going to go, excuse me. So like this. Get that down, there's a couple things in here, some tips and notes. So it starts out, the first one of those is just downstrokes. The second one is still singing with the. Then there are two more with no words, like that, with the muting. Then there are two which then get going where there's no muting. So after the two no singing verses where you're muting the chords, you're going to go like this. Excuse me. Two more times back to singing, but you're going to keep playing with the big open strums. So after you do that two more times, you're gonna do your original verse pattern, but you're gonna do it on the 1 string instead of on the 4 string. So it's gonna sound like this. Some of those upstrokes to give it that rhythm. You're going to do that once. Then you're going to go and do the exact same thing. You're going to use a 2-finger chord here. It's going to start on the 1 string and the 4 string. But all you're going to do is using this same hand shape. You're going to use this and slide it up and down the guitar, doing the exact same pattern as our verse. After you do that, that's actually the end of the song, but you're going to start out with some and you do that twice, and the last one, give it a big finish, and the song is over. I hope that has helped you learn to play Lover's Eyes, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for learning the song with me.